Hi friends, here are 20 common space myths debunked. Thanks, like and subscribe. Sound in space. Myth: space is completely silent. Debunked. While space is mostly a vacuum, it's not completely silent. Sound requires a medium, like air, to travel through, so in space, you wouldn't hear traditional sounds. However, you can hear vibrations through solid objects, such as spacecraft. Stars twinkle. Myth: stars twinkle due to their own light. Debunked. Stars appear to twinkle because of the Earth's atmosphere, which causes light to refract and twinkle as it passes through varying layers of air. Black holes are vacuum cleaners. Myth: black holes suck up everything around them. Debunked. Black holes have a strong gravitational pull, but you can safely orbit a black hole if you're far enough away. The dark side of the moon. Myth: there's a permanent dark side of the moon. Debunked. The moon rotates, and every part of it experiences both day and night. Meteors are hot. Myth: meteors are burning hot when they enter Earth's atmosphere. Debunked. Most meteors are cold when they enter the atmosphere and only heat up due to air resistance. The Great Wall of China visible from space. Myth: the Great Wall of China is the only man-made structure visible from space. Debunked. Many human-made structures are visible from space, and the Great Wall is not easily visible without aid. Space is freezing cold. Myth: space is incredibly cold. Debunked. Space itself is a vacuum, and there is no temperature because temperature requires particles to measure. You explode in space. Myth: you would instantly explode if exposed to the vacuum of space. Debunked. While the vacuum is harmful, you wouldn't explode. You'd lose consciousness within 15 seconds and face other life-threatening issues. Astronauts float because there's no gravity in space. Myth: there's no gravity in space, so astronauts float. Debunked. There is gravity in space. It's just weaker the farther you are from massive objects. Astronauts float due to being in constant freefall around the Earth. The sun is on fire. Myth: the sun is burning like a giant fire. Debunked. The sun's energy comes from nuclear fusion, not combustion. Full moons cause insanity. Myth: full moons make people go crazy. Debunked. There's no scientific evidence to support this claim. Asteroid belts are crowded. Myth: asteroid belts are densely packed with asteroids, making navigation perilous. Debunked. The asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter is mostly empty space, with widely spaced asteroids. One giant step on the moon. Myth: Neil Armstrong said, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." Debunked. Armstrong actually said, "That's one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind." Stars are close together. Myth: stars in constellations are physically close to each other. Debunked. Stars in constellations can be vast distances apart. They only appear close from Earth. Space is empty. Myth: space is completely empty. Debunked. Space is not empty. It contains various particles, including hydrogen and dust. Gravity stops in space. Myth: there's no gravity in space. Debunked. Gravity exists everywhere in the universe, but its strength decreases with distance from massive objects. The moon's size. Myth: the moon appears larger on the horizon. Debunked. The moon appears larger near the horizon due to an optical illusion, but its size remains the same. Meteor showers are dangerous. Myth: meteor showers can be dangerous. Debunked. Meteor showers are typically harmless. The meteors burn up high in the atmosphere. Space is endless. Myth: space goes on forever. Debunked. The observable universe has a finite size, estimated at about 93 billion light-years across. Earth's orbit shape. Myth: Earth's orbit is a perfect circle. Debunked. Earth's orbit is elliptical, meaning it's slightly elongated rather than a perfect circle. These debunked myths highlight some of the misconceptions about space and astronomy, helping to promote a more accurate understanding of our universe.